One of the craziest things has to be watching your completely broke friend get rich. And I didn't know if I was ever going to see any of my friends do this until my friend Izzy literally shocked us all. So it's around the holidays. I'm back at my hometown. A bunch of my friends are back in their hometown visiting family. I see everybody posting on Instagram, Snapchat that they're home. I'm like, we haven't seen each other in a minute. We all went to high school together. People kind of spread out. We need to lock in and see each other. So I make a group chat with everybody, and I text like, if everybody's free, like we should go to dinner tomorrow. Everybody is down, including Izzy. Perfect, right? I don't really know what's going on in Izzy's life. Nobody really does, right? Everybody, we're about to catch up on a lot of new information. And when we get to dinner the following day, everybody is absolutely shocked by what Izzy tells us. So we get there. Everybody looks nice, right? Haven't seen these people in a little while. So everybody, we're catching up, asking, what has everybody been up to? Like new relationships, work. And then we get to Izzy. Mind you, Izzy is very quiet, to herself, antisocial, right? She only really kind of breaks out of her shell when she's around people she knows, which is all of us from high school. Otherwise, she is very to herself. So when we get to Izzy, we're talking to her, and she's like, yeah, I started a new job a couple years ago. It's been going good. But yeah, you know, I've been doing pretty well for myself. Like I became owner and started my own business. In my head, I'm thinking, oh, that's cute, right? A lot of us are thinking that because like we would think Izzy's the type to maybe open a little bookshop, you know, something quiet, something chill. So we asked like, oh, Izzy, yeah, what business did you start? Like, we'd love to come. We'd love to support it. When we asked that question, Izzy's like, oh, yeah, it's a construction business. I wasn't expecting construction. But I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Like, what is it called? I don't even remember what she said. Something construction. I think it was her last name, construction. I'm like, oh, cool. We keep talking at dinner, right? And I noticed when she's like reaching out for like food and stuff or going like this, I noticed an all gold Van Cleef. She's not one to typically wear jewelry, right? Plus, I know she was in college for a minute, bad debt, right? All this. At the time I remember talking to Izzy, she was down bad with money. We all were, right? So I noticed the Van Cleef. I'm like, girl, you got a Van Cleef? Is it real? Or you get that from DHgate? Because hold on. That's what we all do. And we're close enough to be, you know, talking like that. She's like, oh, this? No, like I got this when I sold my first business just for like a cool little thing for myself. I'm like, oh, so that's real? She's like, yeah, of course. Okay. Interesting. I start paying a little bit more attention to Izzy, and I can tell some of my other friends are too, because hold on, right? You blow up on all of us and didn't tell nobody, or what? Even my other friend hits me when Izzy gets up and goes to the bathroom and is like, do you see her heels? I look up those exact heels, YSL Saint Laurent heels. Why online are they $1,230? I'm like, okay. She might be actually making a good like 200, 300K a year. Like her business might be booming, right? We were in for the shock of our life. She comes back from the bathroom, right? She orders everybody a round of drinks, and you know, she's doing whatever. I can tell she has real bread at this point, real bread. So we finish talking. Everybody tells what they're doing. Most people are living normal lives, you know, finance, teacher, accounting, simple things. I'm doing marketing, right? So we all have a good time together, and we get up to leave. When we're getting up to leave, everybody's going to their cars, right? I'm walking out with Izzy because I want to know a little bit more about what she got going on. So I'm walking out there with her, and I'm telling her, I'm like, so what, how long are you in town? She's telling me, I don't really know yet. I might stay for like 2 or 3 more days. I'm like, oh, do you got to go back to work on Monday? She's telling me she can go back to work whenever she wants, right? She can work from home. She's the boss, right? I'm like, oh, that's amazing. We're walking to her car. I'm telling her, yeah, we should see each other one more time before maybe grab lunch. I see her click her keys to her car. The car that lights up. okay, is a all black McLaren. If you know what a McLaren is, you know how much money this vehicle is. I see her, first of all, Izzy's tiny too. Izzy's probably like 5'6", right? She walks to her car. I'm thinking, Izzy, hold on. You have a McLaren? Since when? Last time I saw you, you were driving a 2009 Chevy Malibu with the back headlight busted out. Smelled like McDonald's and Burger King in your car. This is not what I remember. She's laughing. She's laughing. She's like, oh my gosh, we haven't seen each other in so long. I'm telling you, a lot has happened in 2 years. Let's get lunch like you were talking about, and I'll explain everything. Okay. Thank you, because I really need to know what you have done. Again, the Izzy I remember is quiet. What I thought she would literally be a daycare lady, a teacher, right? Something just quiet and, you know, peaceful. I didn't know you was a boss woman like this. So I get in my car. I have to text my other friends, right? I'm texting my other friends. I called the one friend that hit me about her heels. I'm like, did y'all see her car, or was that just me? The people I'm talking to, like, no, what are you talking about? No, I didn't even see. I just went to my car. I said, y'all, she has a black McLaren. McLaren! That has to be that's probably everybody in our hometown's first time even seeing that vehicle. I'm hyped up now. I'm hyped up. I'm excited to go to sleep because I can't go to sleep because I'm excited to see her and learn about what's going on. So we end up getting lunch, not the next day, but the day after. I meet her at lunch. Okay, I want to get there early because I want to see her pull up in this McLaren. And of course I do. I see her pull up in the McLaren. Again, she got nice clothes on. Once again, she got a little Dior jacket. Okay, this time she's wearing a Van Cleef necklace. You can look up how much that costs. And we get in there and we sit down. I get us each a drink because I feel like this is a business meeting now. I'm getting knowledge from you. Let me buy your drink for you. So we sit down. She's like, you don't have to do that. You do not have to buy my drink. I'm like, nah, because I'm really going to yap your ear off right now. I had to get you something. So I'm asking her, I'm like, what changed? Let's start with you. You specifically. You were the quietest, again, antisocial, only talk to your friends. You just moved up like that, telling everybody what to do? How? She's like, well, honestly, in college, I wasn't really feeling it. And a lot of people in my class were going to all these networking events and all this. And I just couldn't get myself to because obviously I hated speaking. I'm like, okay, so how did you get yourself to? She's like, well, I talked to business professors and, you know, just some of my teachers. And they told me I really just got to break out of my comfort zone. They were showing me YouTube videos. They were giving me apps to do. And this app called Gleam, Gleam, like I was doing it every single day. And I still do it to this day. What is Gleam? Put me on right now. She's like, yeah, it's literally, have you used Duolingo, like the Spanish app? I'm like, yeah, I used it for a couple months. She's like, yeah, well, Gleam is exactly like Duolingo. It teaches you social skills, networking, dating life, like all of it. I'm like, so that's what helped you break out of your shell? She's like, yeah, that's literally, I still do it now. I'm like, okay, check that off the box. Now I see how you're vocal and can take charge. What did you do with that power, right? Again, I'm thinking she makes, the McLaren maybe bumped it up a little bit. I was thinking 300K. Now I'm thinking 500K, right? 500, 600K. So I asked her, so I'm like, so what happened with, how rich are you? Honestly, how rich are you? She's like, well, I sold my first business for, I don't know, around 5 million. And then the business I'm working with now is valued already around like 10 or 15 million dollars. Excuse me? She's like, yeah, I know it's crazy. Like, I just thank God for everything I have and I keep working hard. Like, you know what? It's honestly a good thing it happened to you because you're quiet and you're humble. I'm slurping down my drink the whole time I'm talking to her, so I have to go to the bathroom, right? I go to the bathroom. I immediately text our friends. I'm like, did y'all know Izzy is worth like almost $20 million at this point? I go back. I get out there because I can't hold it in. I'm talking to her. She's like, yeah. This is why I don't really tell anybody though, because I just like to keep it to myself. I don't want people to think I'm whatever. I said, oh, I actually just told everybody.